Hey guys, the last video we're going to do in this building series is about the main hall. Now this is really important because you really can't progress in the game until you upgrade it. As usual, let's tap on details. So here it tells you the building effect. If you click on more info, you can see that at level 5 you start gaining a gather speed boost. Here your max gather speed boost will be 50%, which you unlock at city level 17. The only benefit of upgrading past 17 is to increase the battle power if it's your main city, and also to increase the level of your city. I mean, you can't build bigger buildings if you don't have a big enough main hall. Next button we're going to look at on the main hall is the city buff. Now here, you've got a ton of buffs for your city. If you look at the individual item, it will take you to your inventory, but as you can see, I don't have that one. Peace Shield. So this one stops other players from scouting or attacking you. Here it shows you where you can buy it. Actually, it's strange that it doesn't actually show the ones that I own, because I do have some. Battle Fog. Oh, I guess I don't have any Peace Shields. I do have Battle Fog, which is great because it prevents enemies from scouting you. This is really good if you're doing some attacks on smaller cities, and you need them to not know how many troops you actually have. Now, the gather speed boost increases your gather speed. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Army expansion raises max army size. Attack bonus is obviously a bonus to your attack. HP bonus, urgent fleet. So I made the mistake of using this when I was attacking other players without reading it. It's really important to know that this is only for attacking monsters. Otherwise, your speed doesn't get any boost. And the last 4 items are for boosting the production of all the farms, oil refineries, steel mills, and mineral mines that are in your city. I was kind of scared to use them when I was lower level, just because I thought it was like for a single farm. But when you activate one of these, it actually activates for every single resource building that you have in your city. Now the last thing we need to look at is the city info button. This is really useful if you want an overview of what's going on in your city. You can check out the economy tab to see what your production is of resources, the power distribution, where it all comes from, whether it's from buildings, troops, officers, technology, or equipment, as well as the distribution of your army and how many troops you have, how many queues you have available, and what your idle army looks like. So that's pretty much all you need to know about the main building. Hey guys, it's Sonneillon coming at you again with another building overview video. Today we are going to look at the recruitment buildings. These are the camps, the factories, and the workshop. This is where you're going to recruit all the troops that you use for gathering and for attacking monsters and other players. So we'll start off with the camp, because that's the first building that you unlock when you do the tutorial in the game. If you tap on the camp, it'll tell you how many units you can recruit at maximum in the camp, and it also tells you your most recently unlocked troops that you can recruit in that specific building. If you tap on more info, it actually gives you a full breakdown of the battle power and the levels at which you unlock different troops. So as you can see, I'm currently at level 19 in this building, and when I hit level 22 of this building, I'll be able to unlock the blaster rocket launcher and the sharpshooter sniper. So let's take a quick look inside the building. Tap on recruit, and here on top you can see the troops. On the right hand side it tells you their battle power, health, defense, attack, how long it takes their attacks to cool down, their range, which is the attack range, how quickly they move, the maximum load that they can carry, as well as how many units. So here, you can just tap on the two. These are both level 1. You have basic gunner and basic infantry. As you can see, it also tells you here on the top left the type of troop they are. I think I went into the types of troops in a previous video. But you've got your close range, medium range, and long range attackers. Level 2, level 3, 4, 5, boom, boom. 6, rocket launcher and sniper. 7, this is where I am currently in this building. You've got the specialist gunner and the shielded infantry with an axe. Level 8, you get the rocket launcher dude again and another sniper. Level 9, you go back to the berserker, who is again machine gun, and another axe guy with shield. And level 10, this is the max. You've got the pyromaster. He's got some massive rocket launchers, and the sniper has an insane looking gun. Cobra sniper. Check that out. Now, you can also click on this little button. It tells you the special effect that that type of troop has. Here you can see this guy, the pyromaster. He has overshoot. Each attack has a 25% chance, blah, 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 blah. And you can check that out for pretty much every single troop. So when you start, you're going to be down at level 1 troops. You can see here what his special attack benefit is. And the other guy as well with the machine gun. There's his attack. Now let's look at the second building that you unlock. That is the factory. So the same way, you tap on details, it'll tell you how many units you can recruit, the types of units that you have unlocked, and if you tap on more info, you'll figure out what kind of battle machines and explosives you can use. So it tells you how much battle power you gain for the building, as well as the types of troops that you've unlocked in this building. Now let's go here, recruit. Again, it shows you the troop, tells you their battle power, health, and everything on the right. On the left, it tells you what type of troop they are. And, I don't want to dismiss him. I'll show you guys that button later. And here, it tells you their special attack. So, we'll jump out of this, go down to level 1 troops. Just have a quick look at them. Level 2, level 3, level 4, add some blades to that car. Level 5, you start getting tanks and mortars. Level 6, you go back to motorcycle and shredder. Level 7, you go back to tanks. 8, you get the motorcycle again with an even bigger shredder. Then bigger tanks, and at the end, the biggest shredder and motorcycle. Alright, let's hop out of there. Now, the last building you need to know about is the workshop. You don't unlock this until I think it's level 15, but this is where you build super troops and war weapons according to what it says. But, it's level 13. The shield generators are super useful because they sort of throw a shield over your other troops while they're being attacked and gives them keeps them alive for a bit longer. But as you can see, here are the different soldiers and troops that you unlock, as well as the battle power that the building adds to your city. Now, even though you probably haven't gotten to level 30, you can still, using the recruit option, check out what the max level troops look like. Like, he's pretty freaking cool. And check out this supreme laser cannon. Special attacks. Every 3 attacks, it will trigger a devastating laser beam. This guy has a chance to reflect damage. Troop 9s also look pretty cool. Shield generator, stormtrooper. He's the laser gunner guy. But the one thing to know about the workshop is that even if you unlock the workshop at level 13, you can't actually start recruiting troops until you go into your academy. research, military, and then go down and unlock the tech explosion, the magnet grenade for the walking troops, and the shield generator for the bigger troops. So I think I went over this in the Academy video. Anyway, that's pretty much all you need to know about the troop buildings. Have fun exploring them and figuring out what works best for you. See you next time. Hey guys, Sonneillon here with another building overview video. Today we're going to look at one of the really important buildings in your city. It's this guy here with that spinning globe. It's all science-y and stuff because this is your academy. Now, the academy is where you do all your research upgrades for things like troop speed, troop health, resource production, resource gathering improvement, all that kinds of stuff. Let's click on details first, as usual. You can see here what the effects of the research that I've done actually are. So you can scroll through those and see what your benefits are. As you can see, there are a lot of different things that this building adds for you. Click on more info, and this one doesn't really do much other than add more battle power, but also your academy needs to be a certain level to unlock certain upgrades. So now we'll take a quick look at the science and technology upgrades that you can actually do. Here you're going to tap on research, and if you tap on the question mark, as usual, Ginger comes along and she tells you a bit of stuff about what you can do in this building. You can improve your military technology, resource technology, development technology, and defense technology. So we'll start on the top left with our resources. You start off at the top with food production and oil output. These two increase the base food and oil production of your oil refineries and your farms that you've built in the city. Now, load increase allows you to carry more resources when you send your troops out to farm resources. Food gather over here and oil gather over here increase the gathering speed, which means you get to gather more resources more quickly, and if you increase the load, you can carry more. Now when you go down, you will notice that there's sort of a web here. So you can see if you follow the blue line, you need to unlock the previous items before you can continue. So the depot, check out the depot video for more information about the depot, but this one just raises the maximum capacity of your depot. Then you go into food production and food gathering, level 2, oil output, and oil gathering, level 2. Then you jump down to load increase, level 2, which again raises the army's load that they can carry. Then you get into steel production. Now this is something you won't get in the beginning of the game, but once you level up a bit, you'll start mining steel outside as well, and producing it in the steel mill in your city. So here you've got steel gather increase, and this one, spelunking. If you are not into buying gold, or you have a really long time, let's say 16 hours, where you're not going to be at your phone or playing the game, why not gather some gold? What this does is it just increases the gold gathering speed. After that, we get into depot level 2, which again raises the depot capacity. Scroll down, mineral output. This is something you unlock, I believe, at level 21, where your mineral mines can be built. But also, as you can see here, there's a button that says Academy, level 20 out of 21. That means my academy is only level 20. But if I want to be able to research this, I need to upgrade my academy level. So that's the next step in my city's development. Later on, you can develop your mineral gathering speed, steel production level 2, steel gathering level 2, mineral output level 2, and mineral gathering level 2, as well as spelunking. level 2, which increases your gold gather speed. So all those research tasks will help you produce and gather more resources. Now, we're going to move over to the right and check out the Development tab. In the Development tab, we start off with Architecture. What this does is it increases the speed of building new buildings. Fuel Up increases how quickly your mobility is recovered, which you need if you are going to do city ruin explorations, or if you're going to attack monsters. Rapid Fleet increases the speed of your troops when you're attacking the monsters. Then you move on down, you've got medical facilities. This increases the amount of wounded soldiers that your hospital can actually hold. So check out the hospital video if you need more information about that. The next thing is the research methods. What this does is it actually raises the speed at which you perform the research that you're doing in the academy. Now, if you go over to the left, you've got medicine level 1, which raises the speed at which you can heal your soldiers, and first aid level 1, which raises your kill to wounded conversion ratio. Means less people die, more people wounded, you can heal them up. Next is tax reduction. While this isn't the most important thing, it is useful if you are planning on sending resources to your allies. But it's not the most important thing. You don't have to research that if you don't want to spend the resources on it. Next, you go into Architecture level 2, Fuel Up level 2, and Rapid Fleet level 2. Then we jump down and everything repeats on a cycle. So then we get medical facilities, research methods, medicine, wounded conversion, and tax reduction once again. And that's all the research that we can do in our Development tab. Let's hop on down to the bottom left corner, City Defense. Now, when you're looking at City Defense, this applies to the wall, which you can see when I go through the overview in the City Wall video. But Sturdy Defense just increases the max defense of your city. Then there are 4 main weapons that are turrets, which are mounted on your city wall. The machine gun, the rockets, the lightning orb, and the missiles. So what these first 4 do is they decrease the amount of time that it takes for these defense towers to cool down. After that, you get into the Alliance Defense, which raises the max health of anybody who is helping to defend your city while you're under attack. The next 4 that branch off from Alliance Defense are Fortify Machine Gun, Fortify Lightning Orbs, Fortify Rocket, and Missile Fortification. What these do is they actually make your defense towers a little bit stronger. Then we jump down to Sturdy Defense 2, and just as with the previous section, it repeats its cycle. So you've got increased cooldowns, and then increased Alliance HP, and increased damage. And that's pretty much all you can do in the City Defense section. So if you're planning on making this city a farm city, don't bother putting anything into City Defense because you don't want your city to have a strong defense. Alright, lastly, we have our military. For the military, we start with Draft. Draft decreases the amount of time that it takes to actually recruit your troops. And there are 3 types of troops in this game. You've got melee troops, which are your close range. You've got mid-range troops, which are your mid-range attackers. And the long-range weapons, which are your tanks and rocket launcher guys and stuff like that. So what it does, what these 3 research buttons do is they increase the attack of these 3 types of units. Now, over on the top right is expansion. What this does is it allows you to recruit more soldiers each time you recruit. The next branch is leadership. So at leadership, this increases the amount of troops that you can send out in a single fleet, which is really important if you're planning on doing attacking of any sort. The next 3 things that you upgrade are the melee HP, mid-range HP, and long-range HP. That just increases their health. And the raid button. So raid increases the speed at which your troops move on the world map when you're going to attack other cities and other zombies. Now when you hit level 15, I believe it is, this is what you'll unlock. Tech Explosion. So you unlock the workshop in your city to produce stronger troops. But there is a catch. Before you can start producing troops in the workshop, you first need to explore it, and then you'll need to research Magnet Grenade to unlock the Magnet Grenadier troop, or Shield in order to unlock the shield generator in the workshop. After that, we go to Armor and Laser, which again unlock more soldiers, troop types in the workshop. After that, you go down to Draft, which, as you can see, raises the soldier recruitment speed, then melee armor, mid-range armor, and long-range armor, which obviously increases their defense. Now on the right, we've got Expansion again, which raises the max soldiers that you can recruit at a single time. Then it jumps down and goes on a repeating cycle just like all the others. Melee weapons, mid-range weapons, and long-range weapons. This increases attack. Then you go to Draft again, which increases their speed. You've got the HP and armor once more. So that's pretty much all you need to know about the military. Now, there is this section in the middle, which I'm not sure of, but I feel like once you get to a high enough level, it'll unlock something else. I mean, that's something I'd have to ask some stronger players, but as you can see from when we're outside, I'm still only level 22. So, good luck, have fun. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments below. Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at the City Hall. While you might think it's that big building with the blue glowy thing around it, it's not. That's actually the main hall, which determines the level of your city. This little guy here is the City Hall. First thing we'll look at is the daily reward. Every day you have a bunch of chests that you can open for different rewards. So we'll start at the bottom with the stuff that I've already done today. Meld materials. All you have to do is go to the equipment facility and use 5 of your materials to meld one of a higher quality, and you get 15 points. With the black market trade, all you have to do is trade 1 time. That's either selling your resources or making a purchase in the black market, which resets every 8 hours. The Z-coin trade is the same thing. You either spend some money or you sell some of your officers that you've recruited. Challenging the elite zombie. This is an easy one. You're going to do this every day anyway, and you get a full 10 points for it. You can, however, only do this if you've already joined an alliance. Next, the City Ruins Exploration. City Ruin Exploration just means you have to do 2 out of the 6 different options at the City Ruins under the Explore tab. Gather oil, gather food, those are pretty self-explanatory. Machine recruitment and recruit human troops, those are also self-explanatory. Just, recruit a certain amount of units in the factory and recruit a certain amount of units in the camp. Upgrade buildings. You need to upgrade at least 1 building in your city daily. And this is something that you're going to be doing anyway, so it's not really that hard to get. Slaying monsters, just go onto the world map and fight 5 monsters a day, using up 50 of the 100 mobility that you have. Tech research, you should be researching all the time to improve your city, because you get bonuses for the tower defense, and so this is something that you'll get anyway. If you're in an alliance, which I hope you are, you need to tap the alliance help and help people 25 times and donate at least 15 times a day, which is the bare minimum. Now, for officer training, all you have to do is use 1 XP item to improve the stats of one of your officers daily to get those 10 points. Officer recruit, you just recruit 3 times and you get 15 points. Your free recruits per day do count towards this, so you don't need to worry about using your actual recruit invitations. Now, you also do need to heal wounded hospital troops at least once, which you'll do when you go attack your monsters. Daily sign-in, all you have to do is log in. I mean, that's pretty easy. Gather steel, self-explanatory. Probably one of the easiest ones is the reinforcement. All you have to do is send 1,000 troops to one of your allies, and then as soon as they get there, just recall them. It doesn't cost you anything other than about 35 seconds. Resource assistance. You need to send 15,000 resources after tax, which means that you're going to be spending sending about 20,000 resources, which I think is a waste of time because you don't really need these 10 points. So I wouldn't do that unless you're like really desperate to do it. Now the power ore, you need to gather about 1,500 each day, and this is something that's really cool because you don't need to use up one of your fleet slots to gather power ore. It's separate from your fleet slots. So if you have 2 slots for your fleets for gathering, you can send out 2 of those and gather power ore. If you've got all 4, then you send out 4 sets of troops to gather resources and another one for power ore. Now, troop promotion, you need to promote at least 250 units to get 15 points, but this isn't really mandatory. It's a lot easier and better to do when you're lower level. And the tech troop recruitment, you can only do this if you've unlocked the workshop. And you just have to recruit 250 units in a day. Now, let's go back out to the City Hall and click on the Invitation tab. So, this is one of the new features, and they're trying to get you to invite your friends to join the game. Whenever your friends join and they reach level 5, you'll get a free 24-hour build queue, which means you don't need to spend an extra 200 gold or use one of the, what are they called? Golden hammers to unlock that second slot. And you'll get a reward of 5% of whatever your friends buy if they spend real money on the game. As you can see, I haven't invited anyone yet. You can see the invitation record here, and if you click on invitation, you get your link as well as all sorts of cool ways to share. Oh no. Alright, I guess my game crapped out, so that feature might not be working yet. Seems like it's buggy. Anyway, back into the invitation tab. Here, you can see when your friend reaches level 5, you get a certain thing, 10, 15, 19. You get certain bonuses, and depending on the amount of friends that you invite, you also get a bunch of different upgrades and gold packages and VIP stuff and leader badges. Now, you also have the monthly card here. While you might not be spending real money on buying this stuff. The monthly card gives you a lot of benefits. I think my favorite thing about it is the building upgrade and construction cost reduction by 1 million food, 1 million oil, and 80,000 steel. At level 21 now, I'm still upgrading all my farms and oil rigs for free because it costs less than 1 million. You can also buy these to increase your daily rewards from the weekly card. Now, the special deals, these are things that you can only get if your monthly card is active. So you can see here you get discounts on certain items, and it refreshes every week. The last thing we need to check out is the gameplay tab of City Hall. I won't go into all of these things, but here you can click on time attack gameplay and it gives you some hints on how it works, formation settings, prosperity. This is directly related to the amount of refugees that you've built, that you've recruited, and that you can hold based on the amount of houses and the house level. Now, officers, you can appoint officers, you can join an alliance, join the capital war, depending on how strong your alliance is. And equipment, this is based on the equipment facility that you use to research more upgrades. That's all that there is to the City Hall. Sounds like a lot, but... Hey guys, now we're gonna have a quick look at the city wall and promotion. So, city wall, it's that guy right there. First off, we'll look at details. On details, it just shows you the max durability and the defense tower starting level. If you click on more information, you can see what the durability is, and based on the level, how much battle power you gain. Alright, when we click on defense, you can see how much, I guess, HP or durability your wall has, and the recovery speed of your wall. Last thing are these defense towers. So if you want to upgrade your defense towers, they give you a bit of damage for when you have people attacking you. You do need to collect turret parts though. These turret parts, they're pretty expensive if you want to buy them with gold, but I do recommend trying to buy them every time they come available in the merchant docks, which is on the top left of the map. You'll see it in one of the other videos. But anyway, I digress. Here's our first weapon, the machine gun. After that, you've got rocket turret, and it shows you the damage there. Here you've got the high energy turret, which is the lightning orb. Ooh, I can upgrade that. Actually, let me hit that upgrade button now. Sweet. And then we've got the bomb launch pad. This is your missile strike. Click on the question mark, gives you a bit more information, but she pretty much just tells you that this is to increase your defense. In addition to upgrading the towers here in the wall, you do want to go to the academy and do some research into city defense. We'll get into that in another video. But as far as the city wall goes, there's also this left side here where it says Age of Z. If you tap on that, you can press the troop promotion, and I don't have any troops available for promotion right now, but it allows you to upgrade their level to the max of what you have unlocked based on your recruitment building status. And you cannot use the troops while they are being promoted. So if you're trying to attack people or you want to do some serious gathering, I recommend holding off on promotions. Anyway, that's about all there is for the wall. There are no more features to explain here. See you next time. Hey guys, here we are with another video. Today I'm going to talk to you about the command center. This little guy down here. Command center. This is where you're going to recruit your officers and improve their skills and improve their levels. So, first thing we're going to look at is the officer skills. Now these fragments are what you can get from doing missions in the city ruins and from attacking monsters. So after you get 10 pieces of a skill, you can fuse them and create the actual skill. So as you can see, these are the skills that I have for directors, strategy, and warfare. So if they are green, that means they're actually currently assigned to an officer. If they're white, they are not assigned. Now, if you click on Manage in this screen, you get to use your items to increase the level. So here you can see if I go up one level, it's going to increase my steel output by 0.548%. Now, let's jump back out, go into Officers. Now, your officers are here. If you click on the Overview button, you get a full breakdown of all the boosts that you get from your directors, strategies, and warfare officers. So at max, you can have 10 officers equipped, but if you want all 10, you have to be level 30, which takes a long time unless you are pay to win. Anyway, you can see here there's also the total officer power and which troops are equipped. So I'm going to click on just Ginger, which everyone has. If you click on somebody and you press the information button, it just says upgrade and star up your officers to increase their mastery. The higher their mastery, the better your benefits. So here you can see she's 3-star. In order to star up, you need to collect more fragments. And the fragments are stuff that you get from doing the daily ruin challenges and exploration, or from monsters sometimes, if you're lucky. Now, you can see where you get them right here. Officer recruitment, city ruins, and you can also get them from people. If you click on upgrade, you use your upgrade items to increase their experience, and it tells you how much mastery they have. Now, the mastery was a bit confusing in the beginning, because if you look at this, every skill says that for every 100 points of officer mastery, you get X, Y, and Z benefits. So for Ginger, every 100 points of officer mastery, which I have 251 right now, adds 3% construction speed. So that means she gives me a 6% construction speed bonus based on her mastery. Now, you can see other skills that you add. You can also level those up the same way, and each skill has its own thing. You can also press this little button here on the top right. It tells you a bit more information about that officer if you want to see the skills that they have. So here's F. Medici. Click on him and it gives you his background, and ooh, I can upgrade him to the next level. So let's do that. I'm actually not going to spend it all. I'll save one for later. Just use it all, whatever. Confirm. Increases his mastery a little bit, increases the construction speed, and here you can see I need 4 fragments or purple officer fragments, which are sort of like the draw 4. You know, you can play them anytime. Here's Doc Gray and a couple other masters. Now, if we jump out, you can click on Manage. This is where you can see all the officers that you currently own and whether or not they can be started up. Like if you look down here, I've got this guy, Jesse. You can look at his background, his story, and I have enough fragments to star him up. I'm actually not going to do that right now because I don't need to, and I can sell his fragments later on. So here's the basic overview. You can appoint 10 officers, and you can increase their mastery by raising the officer level or star level. And the more mastery they have, the more effective their skills are. Also, when you star them up, it opens up additional skill slots. And when they reach level 5, which I have not done yet, I'm so excited to get it done, they will gain a significant boost to all their stats. The last thing is recruit officers. Now, you can use your normal recruitment orders, which are up here on the top right. You can see I have 2. And then on the bottom, it says Elite Recruit, I have 8. I know it's very, very tempting in the beginning to just tap recruit one time. But it is totally worth it to recruit 10 times using 9 of the recruitment orders. I mean, you essentially get a free officer each time, or a free skill item, or a free experience item. Now, you get to use the recruit one time for free 3 times a day, which helps you with doing your daily quests, which you can find here in the City Hall. Remember the daily reward stuff? Go check out that video if you need more information. But that's all you need to know about the command center. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day. Hey guys, welcome back to another building overview. In this video, we're going to check out the depot. Now, if you're starting up a farm, you probably don't want to increase the depot level too much, because the main function of the depot is to protect your resources from being plundered when other people attack you. You can see on this thing, it gives you a full breakdown of the amount of resources protected based on the level of your depot. So at the max level, you can save a minimum of about 1 million oil and food, about 200k of steel, and about 100k of minerals. It also adds to your total battle power, which is pretty sweet. Now you can see there's also a bunch of green things there. Those are the alliance boosts and the alliance benefits. So let's take a deeper look. If you go to the resource sale, you can collect from this 100 times daily. If you upgrade the level, you can increase the amount of times that you can claim resources for free. But after you run out of your free chances, you can also pay some gold to buy some resources. I've personally never bought resources this way because it seems like it's a waste of precious gold. Here, if you click on the upgrade, you can see that I get 7 free times per day. I get a protection bonus of about 690k for my oil and food. Steel gets about 100 and what is that? 132, and 5.8 is 130, 140-ish. And then mineral about 69. It'll also tell you what your requirements are. So if I want to upgrade it, I need to have my main hall at level 21, and that's the minerals and stuff. That's pretty much all you need to know about the depot. It's used to protect your resources and get some free resources daily. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons. Hey guys, it's Sonneillon here, coming at you again with another building overview video. In this video, we are going to look at the dispatch center, which you can find down here. This guy. So the dispatch center is really useful because what it does is it unlocks the rallies and increases your rally size. If you click on details, you can see your current max rally units. So my building allows me to carry 761,000 troops, and I get an 80,000 bonus from being in my alliance. Now if you click on more info, as with all the other buildings, it'll tell you how many battle power, sorry, not how many, how much battle power is added based on the level, as well as the max rally units that are added based on that level. And really there's nothing else to say about this. So the way that it works is you do need to collect something special. When you click on upgrade, you have to get these leader badges. Leader badges are extremely expensive, but your best bet for collecting these would be going to the merchant docks, tapping on the black market, and buying, oh, look at that, 60 bucks, so I'll buy those. Buy them whenever you can. If you happen to have the gold, they are worth it, unless you're in an alliance that has regular, like, ruin rallies, or people who already have massive rally sizes. So you just sell some more stuff. So as you can see here, 60,000 food, or 60,000 oil even, just bought me 2 of those Recon Center upgrade, dispatch center upgrade items. Yeah. So, that's about it. See you later. Hey guys, welcome back to another building overview. Today we're going to start off with the merchant docks, otherwise known as the black market. It's this guy here. Every day when you log in, you can click on this and get your login reward. And you can see here that you can collect up to 7 days, and then you get your reward each day. But if you miss a day, it resets it. So you have to log in daily to get the best rewards. At the black market dock, you also get to buy some really good stuff and sometimes some crappy stuff for gold and money that you earn by clicking on the sell tab. Here you can sell food, oil, steel, and minerals when you unlock the steel and minerals. But if you haven't unlocked them, you can only sell the food and oil. It resets about every 8 hours, and in addition to the traditional buy and sell option, there is also the exchange, where you can exchange a certain amount of items for another item. This is probably one of the better deals. All you have to do is trade 5 healing speed ups and 10 research speed ups, and you get a golden hammer, which is worth about 200 gold and gives you an extra construction slot. If you click up here on the question mark, it gives you a bit more information about each of the things. That's about all there is to the merchant. Hey guys, here we go again. So, this time we're going to be looking at the embassy. It's this little building down here with the 2 flags out front, right between the academy and your workshop where you recruit your mechanical units. So, let's tap on the embassy. First thing we'll do is look at our details as usual. So, the embassy pretty much allows you to check what reinforcements you have outside of your city, and allows you to increase the number of reinforcements that your allies and friends can send to your city. It also increases the amount of time that you can get help from your allies, which you can see here. I've got 28, 23 plus the 5 bonus from the alliance. And what that means is that when my alliance members help me with building or healing, I can get help up to 28 times. Here, if you click on more info, you get an overview of the battle power, the amount of times that your allies can help you, and the max amount of troops that your allies can send to you. Next thing we need to look at, alliance gifts. Right now there are no gifts, but when your alliance members purchase packs, or when they get the diligence packs from helping allies and stuff. Oh, there's one actually. Somebody gained a diligence reward. Good job, Pickle Power. the diligence reward gives you Z coins, which you can then spend down here in this little stadium, the distribution center, which we'll look at in a bit. So next up, we've got defenses. This is just where you see the amount of troops that are defending your city. I've got no one helping me right now because I'm not under attack. And the amount of troops that you've got abroad, but I've got no reinforcement teams abroad. Next thing we need to look at, very important, if you want to help your alliance grow and you want to collect the benefits, do the alliance daily quests. So these quests will vary based on your alliance size, and they also change daily. Every day these quests reset at midnight at the server time. So you just need to figure out when server reset is for you, and that's when you'll get new quests. That's pretty much the end of the day. At the moment, it looks like the two main quests that are always there are the first one, which is the Alliance members who have logged in for the day, and Alliance points from donations, which is why it's really important to donate daily. Alright. Next thing, those Alliance points will help you out with the distribution center. Check out the total diligence. These diligence points are what you can earn daily by helping your alliance, by donating to your alliance. Doing raids on the ruins, you get 25 points for every wave that you battle at the city ruins. Use up your mobility, so you use that to go attack monsters and to go explore the city ruins. Also, go to the black market, which you can find at the, what's it called? Oh, let me check that. At the merchant docks. That's what it was. And the last thing would be purchasing gold. I don't like doing that because it's super expensive. But again, once you collect one, you'll see the reward. Each of these gives you 100 Z coins that you can share with your alliance. And when you get to the big grand pack, you get a bunch of cool stuff. 200 coins, 5 elite recruitment order fragments, material chests, and a total of 10,000 commander experience points, which are amazingly useful. Now, tap the question mark and it gives you just a little bit more information. So that's all you need to know. Oh, no, it's not all you need to know. You've also got the exchange store here. So I've spent all my my Z coins already, but again, you get the items that are on sale, and these items are refreshed, I believe it is every 8 hours. So the next auto refresh for me would be in about 12 minutes. So here you can spend your Z coins to buy different items, and you can sell the fragments for officers that you don't use. I'm personally trying to collect all the purple officers because they are the best. And I'm just keeping all of these other fragments because, you know what, I haven't upgraded my my officers enough to fill them up with all the extra bonuses. Anyway, if you are feeling really froggy and you can't wait the 8 hours to buy something and they don't have what you want, you can tap this refresh button. I am not going to press it because I don't want to waste my gold at the moment, but that's it. That was your overview of the embassy and the distribution center. All right. Have a good day, guys. Bye. Hey, guys. In this video, we're going to have a look at the garage. That's down here. Let's look at our details first. The garage essentially just lets you send out more fleets, and you can use garage research to improve the fleet speed and load capacity. If you click on more info, scroll down, you can see all the benefits of upgrading your garage. When it comes to max units, that is talking about how many units you can send out per fleet. So at this point, I can send out 65,600 soldiers. And it also does give you a battle bonus. If you look at this green one, that is just a bonus from being in the Alliance and other buildings and technology upgrades. So here, if you click on Garage, it'll show you the amount of fleets that you have available. 1, 2, 3. I haven't unlocked 4 yet. I'm still gathering resources for that. Now here, the load level. This increases the amount of resources that your soldiers can carry when they are mining or when you are sending resources to your allies. Resource machinery essentially just makes you gather more quickly, and so it improves your gather effectiveness and efficiency. The GPS level increases how fast your fleets moves when they are attacking monsters. Engine level increases the amount of speed that you have when you are not attacking monsters, but when you're attacking other players. And the medical facilities increases the amount of wounded soldiers that you can actually hold in your hospital, which we will discuss in another video. The last thing is the rescue. This is really important because what it does is it raises the conversion rate of dead to wounded, and so you have more wounded soldiers than killed soldiers, which helps you in the long run maintain your fleets. If you tap on the question mark, again, there's a bunch of information here. I'm not going to get into that because you guys can read it on your own. Now, once you unlock 1, 2, 3, and 4, there is also VIP 7. Once you hit VIP 7, you can activate one of the VIP items for 1 or 3 or 8 or 1 day. I think up to like 7 days, I'm not sure. But once you activate the VIP, you'll get access to another fleet until the VIP stuff is up. I do recommend, if your VIP is running out, send out an extra set of troops to do something, because even if it expires, once you've sent the troops out, they will stay out and continue doing whatever you told them to go do. So this is really good if you're going to be away from your phone or your device for a while and you need to make sure that all your troops are gathering resources while you're away. When we go to the garage again, you've got Fleet Army. This tells you your idle army, how many wounded, and your army unit distribution from light to medium to heavy. And you can also use these buttons down here to set armies. You can create custom builds so that when you're attacking players, you can use different armies than if you're attacking monsters, and different armies than if you're attacking like the capital or something, you know. So that is pretty much all there is to know about the garage. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. Hey guys, here we are again. Today we're going to look at the hospital. So, if you tap on the hospital, there's the recover option. Right now I've got no wounded troops, but on top you can see the max capacity. And if you click on the question mark, the commander will come over here and give you a bit of information about the hospital, which you can read on your own. When we click on details, this tells us how many how many troops the hospital can hold. So you've got 20,000 based on the building being level 20, and that extra 67.2 thousand come from the medic stations, which we will look at in just a second. Now the healing speed is 40% plus another 32.4% coming from the medic station. So if we look at more info, it gives you a total healing speed bonus, max wounded units, and the battle power that the hospital adds to your city. Now the medic stations are these little guys down here. They look like tiny clinics. But if you click on it, you'll see the details. This tells you how many wounded units the building will increase your capacity by based on its level, as well as the battle power that the building will give to your city. Now, there's really nothing else to know. So that's it. Oh, if you do have wounded soldiers, there's going to be a little icon right on top of this building, just like this one, for helping your allies. And recovery, it tells you the required resources and the recovery time. Alright, see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hey guys, here we go again. One more building overview. So today we're going to look at these buildings over here on the right. These are our houses. Let's zoom in on one so you can see what they look like. Okay, so those tall buildings are our apartment buildings. If you tap on one, you'll see the details. So what these buildings do is they upgrade the max amount of refugees that you can hold. And if you tap on more info, you get an overview of how many troops each building adds to your total population for refugees and the battle power. Now, you might be wondering, why the heck would I want refugees? So look up on top here. Oops, sorry. There we go. So the refugees increase your prosperity level, and the prosperity level gives you bonuses, as you can see here. So if you scroll, you can see what you've already got. Right now, I'm at level 11, which means that I get an 11% building speed bonus and a 55% speed gather bonus. If we tap on the question mark, it gives us more information about refugees and what they do for us. We're not going to be doing that at the moment. So the important thing to remember here is the way you get more refugees is by tapping this Proceed to Ruins button, or just going to the world map and finding the nearest ruins. Press Explore and use the Refugee Rescue. I've already done my 2 for the day, but here you can find out what each adventure does for you. And the more refugees you have, the better your rewards will be. So if we go to the max level is level 15, you will get a 15% building speed bonus, which is massive, and a 75% gather speed boost, which is amazing. I can't wait till I get there. But that's all you need to know about refugees and housing. Hey guys, here we are again with another building explainer video. Today we're going to look at this small building on the top left corner. It's the Recon Center. Now, if you're building a farm city, this isn't the most important thing, but if you're building a main city, then this is something very important for you. So the first thing we're going to look at is the details, as usual. Now, you can see that the main function of this building is to get more details from the scout reports and about armies that are coming to attack you. It says the higher the level, the more details you can get. Now, if you click on more info, you can actually see all those details. In this screen, you'll see the benefits of your scouting troops based on the level of your Recon Center. It'll also tell you how much battle power you gain for each level. Now, there's a very detailed list here, but I am not going to go into all of this because you can read it on your own, and I don't want to bore you with like 10 minutes of my voice. Anyway, let's pop out of this, go back out. Next thing we're going to look at is the upgrade button. Now, upgrade is just your standard screen, but the benefit here is that it tells you if you upgrade the Recon Center to level whatever, you'll get the following effects. So right now I'm at level 20, but if I go to level 22, it'll unlock the ability to scout all types and show exact amounts of targets reinforcement troops, which would be pretty cool. The last button is the alert button. Right now I have no messages here, But whenever somebody is attacking your city or scouting your city, you'll get an alert, and if you have push notifications enabled, you'll actually get a notification on your phone telling you that somebody is scouting your city or marching towards your city. Now, based on the Recon Center's level, you could tap on the person's information who's attacking you, and you'll get their ETA as well as the amount of troops that they're sending based on your level, of course. Now, the last thing is pest block. This is where you customize the notifications that you want. So there's not a separate notification section in settings as far as I know, but here the useful thing is that there's the pest block on the bottom. Now what you can do here is that you can turn it on, and if somebody is attacking you and you're not really worried about somebody who's attacking with, let's say, less than 20,000 battle power, just turn this on and you won't get a notification for that. The benefit of this is that some players will send, maybe 1,000 battle power troop set to attack you just to see if you're active. So, you might want to just turn that off, and then if they attack you, you'll get a notification when they send a bigger set of troops. Now, I won't go into all of these sections either, but as you can see, there are a lot of notifications that you can customize, and you can also enable Do Not Disturb mode. So if your phone is in Do Not Disturb, like if you're sleeping or something, or you're in a meeting at work, just tap those on, and then whenever you put your phone in Do Not Disturb mode, it won't send you any notifications. But that's all you need to know about the Recon Center. Hope you enjoy. Hey guys, we're going to take a quick look at all our resource buildings. In this case, I've organized mine. You can see here I've got my oil, I've got my farms for food, I've got my 4 steel mills there, and 5 mineral mines. If you tap on one of the oil refineries and you click on details, it'll tell you what the output is for that building and the total capacity for that. If you click on more info, you get a list of all the output and capacity. Once you hit level 30, each oil refinery can put out 7650 oil per hour and hold 10 times that. It also does add battle power to your city, so definitely upgrade that stuff. Alright, now here you've got your food. You can check details, do the same thing, and that's, pretty straightforward. Steel, same. Minerals, same. Now you see these buttons here. It says speed boost. You've got that for food, you've got that for oil, you've got it for steel, and you've got it for the mineral mine. I recommend saving these for days when you are sure that you won't let the farm sit idle, because it does give quite a significant boost and you need to be around to collect it. Now, if you want to know how much your actual output is for oil and food and steel and minerals, click down here on the My Info button and then go to Stats. Up here you can see all your stats. See oil boost, steel boost, mineral boost, food boost. Gives you a total of your output. We'll go into that a little bit more in another video, but for now, that's all you need to know about your resource buildings. Bye. Hit the like and subscribe buttons below. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.